In a world where screens glow brighter than city lights, and connections are made with the swipe of a finger, can you really find a love that crosses oceans? This is the story of how one random click on a chat app in 2022 rewrote two destinies, half a world apart. Meet Aarav Singh, a 28-year-old software engineer from the vibrant chaos of Mumbai, India. His days were coding marathons, and his evenings were a symphony of Bollywood music and street food. He wasn't looking for love, just a brief escape from deadlines and expectations. On a humid July evening, with monsoon rains drumming against his window, he logged into a chat app. Completely unaware that his life was about to change forever, thousands of miles away. In the bike-lined canals of Amsterdam, 26-year-old graphic designer Lena was navigating her own quiet storm. Her world was a palette of soft pastels and cozy cafes, but beneath that serene surface, she yearned for something deeper. She, too, found solace in talking to strangers online, hoping to find a new perspective, maybe even a new friend. And then, it happened. A glitchy chat roulette app, the kind where connections vanish as quickly as they appear. Aarav's screen lit up to connect. He clicked yes. And there she was, Lena, her blonde hair in a messy bun, surrounded by the warm glow of fairy lights. "Hi, escaping the rain here in Amsterdam. You?" she typed. Aarav glanced at the downpour outside his own window and chuckled. "Same here, but Mumbai style. What brings you to this digital wilderness?" What started as a 10-minute diversion stretched into hours. They bonded over the silliest things: her love for spicy Indonesian food, his devotion to butter chicken. He was fascinated by the Dutch masters like Rembrandt. She promised to show him in person one day. By the time the app timed them out, they had exchanged Instagram handles and the faint electric hum of possibility. The weeks that followed were whirlwind. Simple messages turned into voice notes filled with laughter. Aarav's warm, accented baritone shared tales of Diwali fireworks and chaotic train rides, while Lena's soft lilt described Sinterklaas parades and midnight bike rides under starry skies. They discovered they were both dreamers who sketched their futures in notebooks, his filled with app designs, hers with whimsical illustrations. As months turned into a year, their chats became a nightly ritual. He read her Rumi's poetry, she sent him playlists of Dutch indie folk. "You're my cultural exchange program," she'd tease. And he'd reply, "And you're the calm in my monsoon." Gaming became their secret language. Late nights were spent building virtual farms side by side in Stardew Valley. "One day, we'll have a real garden like this," Aarav said one night. Lena paused her game, her heart skipping a beat. "Promise." By their second anniversary, celebrated with chai for him and stroopwafels for her, Dale word had slipped in. "I love how you see the world," she'd write. "I love that you make me want to see more of it," he'd echo. They vowed to meet, but life, as it does, kept getting in the way. The third year tested them like never before. Aarav's startup hit a rough patch. Lena faced a creative drought. In those dark hours, they became each other's anchors. Transatlantic calls at odd hours wove them even closer. "We're building something unbreakable," Aarav said during one Terrace Street night. "Like the bridges in Amsterdam, or the forts in Mumbai." It was then, under the weight of that distance, that their love crystallized into a promise. He proposed over a shared screen, holding up a simple gold ring etched with a tulip and a lotus. "Marry me, Lena. Let's turn these pixels into promises." Through sobs, she said yes. In January 2025, the stars finally aligned. Aarav boarded a flight from Mumbai to Amsterdam, his heart pounding louder than the engines. As he stepped into Schiphol Airport, he scanned the crowd. And there she was. Lena, in a red coat, holding a sign that read "My Monsoon Muse." Their first hug was a collision of worlds. No words were needed. Just the scent of his sandalwood cologne mingling with her lavender perfume. Amsterdam unfolded like a dream. They wandered through the Rijksmuseum, pedaled bikes along the canals, and cooked fusion meals, her apple tart infused with cardamom, his potato curry with a Dutch cheese twist. Aarav met her family, who welcomed him with open arms. Her father, after grilling him on sports, confided, "She lights up around you. Don't let the distance dim that." That summer, it was Lena's turn to fly to Mumbai. She stepped into a symphony of honking rickshaws, spice-scented air, and monsoon magic. Aarav's family enveloped her like a warm shawl. His mother draped her in a silk sari and taught her to roll perfect chapatis. From the splash of colors during Holi to selfies at the gateway of India, she fell in love with the vibrant chaos. "This place, it's alive," she whispered to Aarav. "Just like you." With visas secured and dreams aligned, they chose India for their wedding. The engagement was a sun-drenched affair in a Jaipur palace. Aarav got on one knee, presenting a ring that blended a solitaire diamond with traditional Indian design. Lena, in a flowing anarkali, said yes as fireworks painted the desert sky. Their wedding on November 2, 2025, was a perfect tapestry of their two cultures. The Sangeet night pulsed with Bollywood beats remixed with Dutch folk fiddles. Henna artists adorned Lena's hands with designs that wove tulips into paisleys. The wedding procession, or barat, arrived not just with drums and a horse, but with Lena's surprise, a procession of bicycles. Under a rose-petaled canopy, Vedic chants mingled with a violin rendition of Canon in D. Lena, in an ivory lehenga embroidered with tulips and lotuses, walked towards Aarav. They exchanged vows in both Sanskrit and Dutch, promising to be there for each other in joy and storm, in code and canvas. Each step they took around the sacred fire sealed another vow, and a final kiss drew cheers from a beautiful mosaic of saris and suits, bindis and blondes. Their story, however, didn't end there. Their honeymoon took them to the Taj Mahal, the ultimate monument to love, where they whispered about their future home in Amsterdam with a Mumbai-inspired balcony garden, a blend of their careers. And maybe little ones with his dimples and her freckles. When Aarav posted a short video of their journey from chat screens to wedding vows, it went viral. The comments poured in, "This is what hope looks like." Proof that souls sink beyond screens. Today, as newlyweds, Aarav and Lena embody the improbable beauty of persistence. Their love story is a testament to building bridges over oceans, entwining cultures like vines, and finding a home in the most unlikely of places. It reminds us that in a divided world, love doesn't just conquer all, it is all, waiting in the next connection. And theirs? It's only just beginning. Thank you for watching their incredible journey with us. If this story touched your heart, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that remind us of the power of human connection. See you next time.